Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brennan Libby. The steady rain has wrapped up. We've seen some drizzle out there this morning, but even that's going to be moving out pretty soon. There's a little bit of a cold front that's working its way through our western counties, and that is going to shift the winds around. It's going to push even some of these clouds out as we go throughout this morning into the afternoon. So expect some sunshine and gradually decreasing clouds as temperatures hold steady in the 50s. That being said, more clouds will roll in for tonight. They're not going to come with any snow yet, but a little bit cloudy. That's going to keep our low temperatures down into the 30s because we do see that moving out in a small window for sunshine early Wednesday morning, but then it's going to be those wraparound clouds, really overcast skies, and that's actually going to come with a few isolated snow showers throughout the day tomorrow as temperatures are going to be about the mid to upper 30s. It's still cold enough to see some snow because it is going to be colder above the surface, and that leads to a little bit of instability. So most of these will be flurries, but a couple of these, if they can tap into that instability, could be some brief but heavier snow showers that may even overcome some of that warm ground and lead to a dusting or some slick conditions for a very short amount of time. That's something we'll be keeping a close eye on throughout tomorrow. But again, for the most part, don't worry about this accumulating. The ground is very warm. Temperatures will be above freezing, so it would be a brief thing, if anything. And most of the dusting would take shape on the grass or on elevated surfaces. Once the sun goes down, a lot of that is lost and we see the snow fading away, but cloud cover will likely stick around for not just tomorrow night, but for a lot of this week. So again, with the snowfall, maybe a dusting on the grass, elevated surfaces. If you can get those more intense pockets of snow, maybe briefly accumulating on untreated pavement, but again, it's not going to be a major concern for tomorrow. It's still pretty early in the season, so things are very warm in general. But as we look at these temperatures today, we've actually already hit our highs for the day. That was around midnight. We have dropped down to the 50s, and that's where we hold steady for today all the way into the afternoon, as winds will come in from the west, gusting to about 30-35 miles per hour. And then for tonight, we drop down to the 30s. Winds remain a little bit breezy. That's going to drop your wind chills down to the 20s. And look at tomorrow as the cloud cover moves in. Highs again about the mid to upper 30s out there. You have the chance for some isolated snow, and it's even windier. Gusts up to about 35 from the west-northwest. So look at these wind chills today, feeling more so like the 30s and 40s. Talked about the 20s that we have overnight, but even the 20s will stick around for a large chunk of tomorrow. Some will get into the low 30s. Then a chance to drop down to the teens for Wednesday night. So this is going to be pretty consistent throughout the forecast. Highs in the 30s and 40s, much lower wind chills, a lot of cloud cover, and some pretty strong winds. We see the mostly cloudy skies into Thursday and Friday for that matter, but the winds will be a little bit less there, so highs are back to the 40s. I do think we warm up slightly for the weekend, low to mid 40s there, but the best shot for sunshine will be on Saturday. Then the clouds come back, and we'll see those continuing for the week of Thanksgiving. A chance for rain and snow on Wednesday. I think we're dry on Thanksgiving itself, but still keeping the cloud cover there. Highs in the mid-30s with a northwest breeze, probably around 5 to 10 miles per hour is how it's looking right now.